working now. Bruh. It's okay. I have two conspiracy theories. The first one, it's HBO. They're trying to take me down because of my opinions on The Last of Us TV show. And the second one is my neighbors, because I have to keep the door open because it's too hot, so they hate me. They heard me, they're like, oh, she's gonna go live. Cut the cable. Cut the cable. No lag? Okay, great. Yeah, internet seems fine. I restarted everything. Everything that can be plugged into a wall, I restarted it and it works now. How fun is that? I'm glad technology has this like great solution to everything where you just restart shit and it works, yeah. Yeah, we will never need engineers thanks to this. Or IT guys. Never again. Oh, wait, I gotta do one more thing, which is like have my chat on the other screen so that I can actually... The audio is still the same? It can't be. Is it actually? Maybe it's just my tracking. Is it actually? How bad is it? Hold up. That's weird. I didn't touch anything with the audio. Like, I honestly didn't do anything with that. I don't really know. It's okay. I mean... We don't have, like, a stream where it actually matters today, as in, like... You know, like, there's... You know, I'm just gonna be talking and I have background music. It's not a game or anything, so I think it's okay, but I will look into it. I will look into it, I promise. I'll check, like, the recording and stuff. It could just be me, but I don't actually know. Sometimes the audio gets distinct in OBS, but normally restarting stuff does fix it. Okay, just give me 1 second. I need to make sure I can actually, like, read the chat. Should be fine today. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just sorry. I didn't expect all of this to happen. The technology just went against me. It just attacked me. I feel so attacked. It's not too bad. Wait, let me just put on ambient sound on my headphones as well so that I can actually hear my surroundings, because sometimes I forget to turn it on and then I can't hear my surroundings and then I can't even hear the fire alarm and shit. Okay, anyways. Hello everyone! Rocky star, but we made it. How is everybody doing? Hello Alexify, hello Alex, hello Raspberry, hello Lane, hello Lemmy. Good texture. How is everybody doing? How is your weekend and stuff? Yeah. How has it been? Has it been the week? Yeah. Okay. I guess I stream on Saturday, so Sunday to what? Tuesday. You know. Hold up. Just give me like. It's Oral Day. What do you mean it's Oral Day? No, it's not. What are you talking about? Oral Day happened. Oral Day happened like ages ago. Oh, you're talking about her birthday. Oh my god. It's Harel's birthday like tomorrow actually. Yeah, it is her birthday. Well, we're not gonna celebrate that because it doesn't matter. She does not matter. This is my channel! Happy birthday, Arel, technically. Yeah, Arel's birthday is on April... No! You're gaslighting me! Do I not know? Do I not know my own girlfriend's birthday? No, Arel's birthday is April 31st. Yeah, that's right. Arel's birthday is like canonically April 31st, which is not a real date that exists. But you know, it's fine. Yeah, it's April 31st. How do you remember this, Raspberry? How the fuck do you... That was like... That information hasn't been shared since like her debut stream, which was like 3 years ago or something. So yeah, her birthday is technically tomorrow, but not really. She's in the closet. She has no concept of time. Exactly. I was there at the debut, but how do you remember that? I forgot about it. I literally forgot about it. Hello, Boris. I think it's funny. You remember such stuff for people important to you? There it is again. There it is, the the RL simping. It never stops. Change February 29th to April 31st. So you want us to have a leap year where we have, instead of 29 days in April, we get 31 days. I mean, 29 days in February, we get 31 days in April. I mean, that won't hurt, right? It's basically the same thing. I miss RL. Can't forget your Ashi's birthday. Oh my god. You guys, can't you at least like not do this in front of me? Can't you at least do this behind closed doors? Closet doors? I don't really... what did I do to deserve such treatment from you people? Do you guys even remember when my birthday is? Oh my god, I bet you guys don't fucking remember. Guys, when is my birthday? Oh. Maybe I shouldn't be asking. Maybe I shouldn't be asking. You guys don't gonna know when my birthday is. It's January 8th. Okay. You know what? Raspberry gets a pass because at least they seem to remember me and the Rel's birthdays equally. We can't do it behind the closet doors because you locked it. No, I didn't. I was in it yesterday. It's not locked. January 8th, sometime in the year. Some of you guys remember my birthday. How nice. How nice is that? It's not even January 8th. Yeah, it is. I'm gaslighting. Actually, we are celebrating... What is it? Like 8 months to my birthday or something like that. I don't actually know. How many months has it been into the year? Guys, how many months is it until my birthday? I can't wait. What are you guys gonna get me? Don't say RL merch, please. How can I forget? I never knew. I bet you knew RL's birthday though. Hello, Garbage, how are you? A bit over 8, yeah. That's fine. Soon. Counting days to my birthday already. Oh god. Anyway, so how are you guys? Nobody's telling me anything. Nobody's telling me shit. You guys are just like, we don't want to talk about it, Lera. Double checking to make sure Lera's birthday is on my calendar. Unbelievable. You weren't even sure. I just tend to remember dates. Really? That's interesting. I cannot remember dates at all, like ever. I have to write things down all the time because like I genuinely can't remember dates. I was inviting my friend to go with me to Comic-Con and she was like, when? Yeah, sure, when is it? And I was like, it's May something. And she was like, didn't you already buy yourself a ticket? And I was like, yeah, but I don't remember. I was like, I don't remember. 3:27 AM and wide awake. Oh my god, it is so late for you. Maybe you should get some sleep. Don't stay up too late. Only one baby away from your birthday. Stop counting it to babies! Besides, I don't want to have a baby whose birthday is on the same day as me. Stupid baby, gonna steal my thunder. Everyone's gonna celebrate the baby's birthday and not mine. Like, if I had a baby, and if I gave birth to it on my birthday, like, that's it. Everybody would just care about the baby because it's the most recent creature born on that day. I don't know how to talk about babies, sorry. The anniversary is coming up. I have some stuff in the works. It is nowhere near the scale it was last year. But that's also good because that means that we're, you know, it's not gonna get delayed by like 3 months this year. It might still get delayed. But I'm hoping that it will still happen in May. I'm hoping that it still happens in May and not like in August or whatever the fuck we... Didn't we do it like last year of August last year or something like that? Oh my god. I can't remember dates well either. Right? Dates are just so fucking... unbelievably difficult to remember. I can't do it, like, honestly. The creature has been recently added. Don't you just love how good I am at talking about children and other living things? Thank you so much for 22 months. 2 months away from 2 years of membership support. Oh my god, it is gonna be like 2 years of membership anniversary, I guess. Thank you so much, Boris. Thank you for having the membership for so long. I really appreciate it. It's okay, I can remember the dates for you. Raspberry's gonna be managing dates for me. Thank God, finally. I don't have to remember any more dates ever again. I have this problem where I also like, I will, for example, for birthdays, I will remember a birthday and I'll tell myself like the night before, like, okay, it's this person's birthday tomorrow. I gotta say happy birthday to them. Then I wake up. And then I wake up in the morning like completely oblivious. Just like not a single thought in my head. Does not remember. I'm a secretary now! Hell yeah. It's a very important job. You can answer, maybe you can finally start answering those weird voice messages that have been left for me. I'm still getting weird like voice messages. What is it? Voicemail? And I still haven't listened to them, guys. Remember like that voicemail I've been telling you about for like 3 months ago or something like that? I'm still getting those. Like I still regularly get notifications that I have voicemail and I still haven't checked them. Like actively ignoring whoever the fuck is voicemailing me. I don't know what they want from me or who they are, and I will not find out. Anyways, my child is bald again, but they're not like bald. I did actually rig the hair. I'm just like fine-tuning the corner angles. So I kind of removed the hair, and then I'm gonna have to fix the hair on those angles because I haven't actually done that yet. But the hair is actually there, like it exists, and it is almost all rigged. So please don't think that I haven't made any progress on this. Bald, leave them alone. Please don't think that I haven't made any progress. I swear I have made progress, guys. So I actually, hold up. I have done all the face angles. I'm just fixing like a couple of things that look a bit off, mostly like the eyebrows and stuff. But yeah, so we've got the left, right, up, down, and the corners. Look at that. Whoa, we can do that full head rotation now. I had a big issue with some of the masks, but I actually fixed it. So now I've got the nice masking like where the chin is when they raise the face. And I fixed the nose mask that I was having trouble with last time I rigged this on stream. Look how smooth the nose is. Do you see that smooth nose transition on all angles? I realized that I was supposed to be using an inverted mask instead of a normal mask. I always fucking forget. Like, masks just confuse the shit out of me, man. Like, good god. I hate masks in Live2d. I still don't know what I'm doing with them, but it's mostly fine. Beautiful bald boy, leave them alone. Bald, leave them alone. They have hair. It's just not fully rigged, so I don't want to show it to you guys. It looks bad on like some of the angles. Leave my child alone. You guys are so mean. No ducks today. Oh my god. Oh, I will put the ducks. Sorry. You were gonna do mass explode, weren't you? But I'll put the ducks. Receding hairline. Leave them alone! We had to restart the entire stream. Mainly because my internet was like being weird. So I actually forgot. I think I had the ducks, but then I didn't restart them. Sorry about that. They are coming back any second now. There's me, always the first to show up at the party. You don't look at a baby and say he's kind of small, is he? I don't know like how to interact with babies like at all. I actually don't understand what you're supposed to like do, because you know how like babies will just like sometimes somebody else's baby like on a train or in a public place will just like stare at you. I never fucking know what to do. Like sometimes the baby will just like lock eyes with me and I'm like, I am uncomfortable. Haha, you loser, you just lost thousands. Probably not, but still. They're talking about an alien man, little guy. They're talking about babies like creature. It's so true though. I'm completely incapable of emphasizing and you know, understanding human beings, but then like anything else I'm just like, hell yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix the eyebrows a little bit because they look weird. They look so inconsistent. I don't know what happened. They looked fine, but then I think they got messed up in like the corner syncing. So basically what happens in Live2d is you do the up, down, left and right, and then you press this magical button called synchronize corners, and it technically rigs the in-between corners for you, so like these kind of face positions, but it doesn't always do a good job at it. It usually does an adequate job, so you just have to fix up a couple things. So I already fixed up like all of those things. Whoa, I didn't even know you could do that. But there's like a few things that I still have to do. It was mostly like some of the eyes and the nose angles that were a bit weird. Everything else was like okay. Maybe like the face just a tiny bit, but other than that, it looks fine. I don't really like how like the face turns a little bit there, so I might fix that as well. It's like autocorrect a little bit. I swear to God, Live2d has like some really advanced functions now that it just like rigs some shit for you. Like it has like 3D like or whatever rigging. I don't even know. I don't know, guys. I think Live2d at some point they just kept updating it and updating it and updating it. And I genuinely like just stopped keeping up with what they were adding to it. And people are always trying out like the new features and shit. And I'm just there like, it's fine. I'll just rig it myself. I only rig like one model a year. It's fine. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. It's alright. It'll become Live3d. Slots the glass jar. You will never slot away the jar, no matter how much you try. Raspberry has won the slots jackpot. 50. Good for you. I sounded so mean. Like, where are the ducks? Like, I can't be normal. Or is it the gambling addiction? It's the gambling addiction. You're like that girl from that Where's My Jewel video. Where are the ducks? Where are the ducks, Lera? Where are the slots? Slots, big booty Latinus. What the fuck? Guys, please, I can't believe I have to say this, but please don't human traffic in my slots. I can't believe I have to ask you guys this, but please do not bet human beings in my slots. Maybe let's not do that, guys. That's kind of scary. I'm getting actually a bit worried about you people. Like there's just something about the face curve there that like bothers me just a little bit. That's better. Sorry, I feel like at this stage it's just like doing really small things. Minami won with that bet. Oh my god. I'm gonna turn off the slots. I feel like we need to start doing like detox from the slots with you guys. Like maybe some days we have the slots, then we have rest days, you know? No gambling, rest days. And you guys are gonna be like, I would rather not come to one of those streams, Lera. You will never catch me on one of those streams. Not the intervention. I'm not saying you have to completely, you know, cold turkey quit. I feel like that's also bad for you. Right? But maybe if we do it slowly, we gradually lower your dependency on the slots that literally don't even matter. I mean, why are you guys so into them? Like, the slots don't even do anything. You can't even buy anything with the money you make. Like, it doesn't actually have any purpose whatsoever. It's just fascinating to me that you guys are so into it when there's literally like no stakes. I mean, I guess that's better than if there were stakes, right? That's probably for the best. I don't know why the deformer for this eyebrow got messed up. It looked fine, but then it's one day it just became like this, and I don't really have it in me to fix it because I actually don't know how I'm gonna be so for all of you, so we're just gonna have to pretend like this is totally fine and normal. Oh god, don't move the whole thing. Stop playing slots! God. Stop! Are you guys even listening to me? Honestly, don't listen to me, it's fine. Slots for slots, bold, 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 leave them alone. That's censorship? No, that's me worrying about you. Also, how is it censorship? It's my own stream. I think censorship happens when you censor like somebody else. Last I checked, this is like my own stream. I'm not censoring you guys, I'm just like taking away features from my own stream. Do not try and make this sound like it's more than it actually is. Censorship is when you guys say something like, I like Aurel more than you, and I delete your messages. Now that's censorship. Ouch! I hit the microphone, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you were talking about the deformer for the eyebrows. Oh, so when I'm talking about my girl failures, you listen, huh? When I tell you about my success stories, you never listen. When I tell you guys, look at all these angles I rigged. That's not the glasses. Fuck. I wanted to put my glasses on, but I put on the cat ears by accident. And then you guys are like, yeah, whatever, slot. And then I tell you about how I fumbled with the brow deformer, and you guys are like, well, that's going into my permanent memory shelf. I will remember how Lera did that. Oh my goodness, I love twisting people's words. I think I got really good at twisting people's words over time. Like, there's just like this weird talent that I have now where somebody will say something. I'm like that one post on Twitter that everybody always brings up where it's like, oh, I like pancakes, so you hate waffles? That's literally me. I have become so good at that shit. People who I like talk to on a daily basis actually cannot stand me anymore. I have ruined all of my relationships because I would not shut the fuck up. And I'm thriving in that toxic environment that I have created. That is concerning. No, it's not. It's totally fine. How dare you? God forbid women have hobbies. So you hate women? See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm so good at this. Lera, how do you call it when a tree robs you? Is this gonna be a pun? Is this gonna be some kind of pun? What is it? A stick up. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me. I actually don't know what this is like making a pun on. I'm so sorry. What is it making a pun on? I'm actually not aware. Sorry, bestie. Can somebody mansplain the joke to me, please? Lera hates trees! I got it, Len. Can you mansplain it to me, please? I'm giving you permission. I see we have some more people who are really good at twisting people's words in chat, huh? It's a thing when someone points a gun at you and they say stick 'em up, meaning you gotta put your hands up. Oh, I thought they say like raise your hands. I thought when you're about to rob somebody and you're telling them to like put their hands up, you say raise your hands, please. I thought that's what you're supposed to do. I didn't know you people just... I didn't know people do it so casually these days. Jeez, whatever happened to manners? Nobody fucking even robs people politely anymore, and that's messed up. And then she says she recycles and lasts the environment, but doesn't know what a stick is. I see we have all mastered the art of twisting words. I see I'm not the only one, but like I'm sure you guys learned this from me. I guess I'm just that good of a teacher, huh? Thought they use swords in England? No, they use knives. They use like little shifts. Everybody raise your hands, and it's like really like it's in a club or something. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Giga. God, not the fucking Giga. I can hear it in my dreams. Imagine saying good morning to Lera and she's like, you only use canned responses, don't you? Now, if somebody says good morning to me, I usually say, this is the dollar store, how good can it be? Or like I also just say, oh, you just assumed that I'm having a good morning? How dare you? My scrolling wheel is so broken, by the way, guys. I'm so sorry if you see me like scrolling and it just like having a stroke and twitching weirdly. Do you see that? I am so sorry. I didn't actually like, because I'm so used to this, I don't even notice it most of the time now. But I realized this has been happening like all of my past stream as well, and I'm like really sorry about that. I'm sorry if you see me like trying to scroll and it's like I'm fighting for my life in here. I probably should just get a new mouse because this one is quite old, but I don't know. I'm lazy and I don't want to spend money. Have a nice day. Don't tell me what to do. That's so real though. Literally me. Did you just assume my time zone? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think it's morning for me? Oh god. I'm like so bad at like people, like just like people being nice to me and like saying nice things and small talk. When people are like saying small talk to me and stuff like that, they're literally like I just kind of freeze up. Like they're gonna like I see someone and they're like, oh, how was your week? And I'm like, what? I don't know why, but I always assume it's like a rhetorical question because like for British people it kind of is. They're like they got these like vocal stems at this point. It's like a vocal stem, and they just like go, you alright? Like you're gonna pass by a British person and they're just gonna go, you alright? You alright? Like they're always like asking you if you're alright. It's like gotten to the point where there are literal crows in the parks, and the crows are like literally mimicking the people and just going, you alright? You alright? I just assume everything is a rhetorical question, but sometimes people actually want to know, because sometimes they will be like, oh, how are you? Like, you know, how have you been? And I just kind of like don't really like say anything, and they're like, Lera, I asked you, Lera, have you been okay? And I'm like, oh, you actually want to know? Like, or I just said like, oh, I've been okay, right? And they like want more information or whatever, and I'm like, wait, you actually want to know? Like, I thought we were just playing. Good morning, Lera. It's 8:45 p.m. How you doing isn't a real question, just means hello, right? Like it's just so confusing to me, but sometimes people actually mean it. But then I don't actually know, like, am I like, do I actually start talking to them about my week, or do I just say, oh, good, and then we both forget about it, you know? Or like sometimes people will ask me how I am here, and I'm like, oh, I'm good, how are you? And they genuinely like pause. Like they didn't just expect me to ask that, you know? Like they're like, oh shit, why is she asking me back how I'm doing? I cannot figure this out. I'm too like socially unaware about this shit. And yeah, I don't know. It's also really funny because I'm really bad at like accepting compliments and shit like that as well. So if someone will say something nice to me and I just kind of go, huh? What? The fuck? What do you want? What do you want? Money? Like, what do you want? Like, people will be like, oh, hi, Lera. Oh, how are you doing? And I'm like, what do you want? What do you... Just get to the point. for small talk. I hate that shit. Like, I don't know, man. I don't mind, like, you know, like with my close friends, obviously, you know, they're asking me how am I because they want to know. But like with some people, I don't know if they actually want to know or not, you know. Accepts insults like a champ but can comprehend comments. Literally me though. Did I ever tell you guys about this one time I got a compliment? Maybe I have. I don't really remember. So sorry if you've heard this story before. But so we did carnival in my Spanish school every year. Like when is the carnival? It's usually like end of February or something like that. No, I don't remember. Or March, something like that. So yeah, we did like carnival in my school. So we were allowed to just like come to school dressed up for the day. And I came, it was like during my A level, so it was like my last or second last year or something like that of school. So I came dressed as Crowley from Good Omens, because I really liked that show, and I looked really good in a suit and with the sunglasses. I looked kind of banging, not gonna lie. And I was sitting in my psychology class. And my psychology teacher like looked at the whole class and he looked at me and he was like, "You definitely have the best costume." Like he looked at me and he was just so sincere. He was being so nice. He was like, "No, you have the best costume, Lera. You did really well." And I looked him in the eyes and I was like, "I don't need your approval." Why the fuck did I say that to the poor teacher? Dude, like, genuinely was shocked. Like, you know, I started this stream asking how chat was, and you guys never tell me. You guys never fucking tell me. Like, I'm always like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And you guys literally never fucking tell me. Like, never. The attitude of this girl. I swear to God, and then he like made fun of me for like the rest of it, because I think he would like say something else later, and he'd be like, "But you don't need my approval, right, Lera?" And I'm like, "God damn it! Why did I say that?" I feel so bad. Like he was just being like, "Just say thank you, you know? Just say fucking thank you, Lera." Like sometimes people will say something nice to me, and I just kind of go, "Mm-hmm." Or I would like immediately look for a way to like turn that. Or like turn it into an insult, but like be like, "Oh no, you're wrong." You're wrong. And someone's gonna be like, "Oh, I like this cover you did me. It's bad." You're wrong. The cover is bad. Like, I'm trying so hard. Like I'm actually like I'm trying so hard to literally just say thank you. Unless I'm saying something nice, but I have to like fight this urge and just be like, "Thank you, thank you." Just say thank you, Lera. Just be normal, please. Just fucking be normal, girly pop. You can do it. I know you can do it, queen. I use the classic "you too" even when it doesn't make sense. Well, no, that's kind of... Well, you know what? I'm not the one to judge. So yeah. Don't... Maybe it's best if you just didn't compliment me. I mean, I'm working on it, but you know... Maybe stay away from this crazy girl who can't even accept a compliment. Oh my god. So yeah, guys. How are you? See, nobody ever tells me. I'm always like, "How are you guys?" And then nobody ever tells me shit. I'm like, "Guys, how was your weekend?" And then nobody tells me what they did on the weekend. I can't even, like, stalk your personal lives. You guys won't even tell me. You guys won't even tell me about your personal lives. Do people not share their personal information on the internet anymore? What has this become? I hate it. Why won't people just tell me their exact location at all times? It's messed up. Boom, boom. I'm playing Noita. What is that? I keep seeing people like on my Discord are playing it like as their status. Like I think I have like several people who are playing it, who I see on my Discord friends activity. I'm about to get fired. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. No, you're not, though. You're gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be okay, Minami. If they wrongfully fire you, you can sue them and get lots of money. I'm just saying. Think about it. Think about the money-making opportunities. My weekend was good. Went to the cinema, street food festival, and a friend's small concert in a pub. That's really nice. That's awesome. That sounds like a very good weekend. Good for you. I could tell you personal stuff will be odd though. Yeah, you know what? I regret it now. Maybe don't tell me your personal stuff. Maybe don't start like, you know, oversharing information here. Like, that's a bad idea, right? I take it back. Maybe it's not the best that I overshare to you guys all the fucking time, but then you don't tell me anything. I think it's just better this way. I'm gonna have to fix that there little white spot, but that's okay. That's a slippery. It's the trauma dumpster. Yeah, definitely not that. Well, I mean it more like, you know, like how has like Alexia Fi's weekend was very nice. You know, that kind of information. You know, not Lera, my wife is leaving me kind of information. Maybe, I guess. I mean, I'm sorry if that's happening to you, but I definitely cannot help you with that. Oh good god. I'm also like really bad at actually serious conversations. Like you think I'm bad at like accepting compliments and shit. God, wait until you fucking see me trying to participate in a serious conversation. Like it is actually so over when that happens. It's like, does this girl even have feelings? I feel like is the impression most people get from me. I'm also trying to work on that, but it's not been going that great. That one is gonna take me a long time to get even like decent at. No, it is a mage roguelike. You play as a mage, making wands that end things, including yourself and the world you play in. Also drinking vomit and... Okay, how does that tie into the rest of the... It sounded like a really nice game, and then you really said that, and now I'm confused. Now I'm confused about that last part. And I probably don't want to know. My grandma passed this weekend. I was blocking the hallway. I'm actually going to strangle you. I'm actually like going to fucking strangle you. You know what? I might be above small talk, but I'm not above death threats. And I will find you, Alemi. That's not funny. What the fuck is your problem? Wednesday stream, Lera, good news! I got married! Friday stream, Lera, my husband left me. Literally me though, low-key. My current location is... Okay! Area 51. Alright, guys, that's enough talking about our personal lives and all of that shit. How about we talk about a neutral conversation topic? Fuck. Think, Lera, think. Strawberries. Thoughts? How do we feel about strawberries, guys? Someone I could come up with, honestly. I just joined you already threatening to kill people. You know how it is. You know how it gets on Wednesday streams. It's never normal on a Wednesday. Like, it really do be like that. A strawberry killed Michaels. Come on, man! Is there any topic that's not controversial in any way these days? Like, strawberries aren't made of straw. We should cancel them for that. That's fucked up. I may or may not be eating a strawberry right now. I had strawberries on my desk, and that's why I brought it up. Strawberries suck. Oh my god. 0 out of 10? You guys don't like strawberries? I thought this was gonna be like a really mild topic where we can all agree that strawberries are nice. I tried a strawberry ice cream mochi today. It was good, but that shit was weird and slimy. Yeah, I personally really like mochis. But for some people, the texture, they don't like it at all. Like, I know multiple people who just do not like, not strawberries, mochis for their texture. And strawberries too, actually, to be fair. I really like mochis, both ice cream and non-ice cream. I haven't had an ice cream one in ages, actually. I usually just buy, like, the packaged ones. Maybe you will like that one a bit more. It's a bit more, like, the packaged ones are a bit more, like, chewy. The ones that you don't have to keep refrigerated. Okay, I think the face is good. Like the face angles. Okay, jury's still out for the eyebrows, but I can always fix that a bit later. But I think I'm pretty happy with the face angles. There's like a couple small things that I might fix a bit later, but right now I think it's good. So I'm just gonna give them their hair back now. And the hair is like almost rigged, but I need to fix the corners. So because the automatic corner synthesizing did not do the job. I don't know why, but like it freaked out and it didn't synthesize corners at all properly. So I'm gonna have to, I really gotta fix my scrolling wheel, bro. I like them, but I think they're slightly overrated. Unbelievable. You don't say that about one of the most goated berries. I want to grow a long strawberry so that we can hollow it out to use a straw for real. Okay, guys, that's enough conversation on the strawberries. We have officially exhausted the strawberry conversation. What else should we talk about, and why is it The Last of Us Season 2 TV show? HBO, please don't kill my internet like you just did. Okay, so see, the hair looks like really nice. Up and down. Look at that. Look at that. That's nice. And then the corners are like, what is going on there? What is happening? Bold. What is going on? What is this shit? What is that there? That's okay, we'll fix that. We will fix. It's mostly just the masks, actually. I'm pretty sure, like the hair masks. They're supposed to cover the bald spot that are kind of freaking out. So maybe we'll be fine after all. Watch out, Lera, they're coming for you. Is strawberry actually categorized as a berry? I don't know, man. Like, a bunch of things are apparently not what they are. I recently found out that, like, a bunch of like the nuts, like almonds, peanuts, shit like that, they're not actually technically nuts. Like they don't actually count as nuts, which is kind of messed up. I don't think that's, I don't think we as a human race should be living that lie. Like that's just not what I expected. Jellyfish aren't actually fish. You see, that's messed up. Why are we being fed these lies by the government, guys? You know what? Let's talk about another neutral topic that we can all agree on. And why we should overthrow the government. Any government is fine. These get recategorized all the time. I guess they do like learn more information, but like the normal name that people already use stays. It's just so sad. Apparently the only nut that's like actually a proper nut out of like the popular ones, I think, is hazelnut or something like that. I think that's like the one that's like an actual nut, and then everything else is not really actually a nut. How tragic is that? That's a spicy topic! We found a government worker amongst us, guys! Get out of here! Not the politics, please. I don't know what you mean. Get you. Not the coconut! Oh my god. In science, there will be like protein 1, protein 2, protein 3, protein 6, protein 4, and 5 were found not to be of this protein type. Man, remember when they killed Pluto, the planet? Rest in peace, Pluto. You will be remembered forever. I sound like the guy from Psych. He's like pickup line on all the girls is, "It's messed up what happened to Pluto, right?" Like, every single time, like almost every episode he tries to talk to a girl, he's like, "It's messed up what they did to Pluto." Like Pluto was his cousin or something, like he knew him personally. Big Nut is gonna shut the stream down for defamation. Fuck the Big Nut. I actually do have a conspiracy theory about The Last of Us. I think that The Last of Us Season 2 TV show is a ploy by Naughty Dog to make us appreciate the game, guys. I think they're like, "Oh, you hated the game? Well, we're about to make something worse. We're about to make something even fucking worse." And then everybody's like, "You know what? Like, I've literally been seeing positive posts about The Last of Us 2, the game, you guys. Like, I have been seeing on my timeline people being like, showing like the ending of The Last of Us Part 2 with Ellie and Abby and be like, people misunderstood this scene. This scene is actually really good." And I'm like, I cannot believe I have reached the timeline where people are being nice. Not the Naughty Dog. Shut up! I cannot believe that people are actually being nice to The Last of Us 2, the game. Gotta go, Lera. My lunch break is over. Of course it's over the second I start talking about The Last of Us. Yeah, you think I don't see what you're doing there, Boris? Once again, word twisting is my passion. Making myself the victim in everything is my passion. I like part 2 because Abby is literally so, like, her arms, she can do whatever she wants with me with those arms. Like, I swear to God. It was always good. Alex is like, "I've been a fan since day one. I've been there for The Last of Us Part 2 since day one. All these people running to it now." I have mixed emotions. About Part 2. Like, I think that the parts that are good are really good, but there's also a lot of parts in it that I am like, why did they do that? Like the timeline, I think that the timeline is a bit confusing when they get to Seattle. I always found that the weirdest part. Like, why the fuck did they do like it? Like, it's definitely stuff that's happening at the same time, but they did it as like weird flashbacks. Like, why do they have to show them separately? Why can't you just interchange between Ellie and Abby? I just don't. That was the part that I personally never really understood. But man, fucking like, Abby in the TV show, she doesn't even look like Abby in the game. I know they can't cast a lady this big, but couldn't they at least have like gotten her to hit the gym a little bit? Just makes me sad. Where is her rage? Where is her rage? Where is her emotion manifesting through her muscles somehow? No, what really annoyed me in the latest episode, which is the one that just came out, is Dina said that she wasn't gay. And I know that she's probably just like in denial or whatever, but that made me so mad still because I'm like, how dare you? Dina is aggressively gay and she knows it. Okay, like she's not afraid of being gay. Like, I thought that they put the two best together when they two clashed and fought. Yeah, that was nice. But they could have easily been leading towards that by showing them both at the same time. Like, by switching from them more frequently. Like, it has been done in the media before. It's not like, it's not a hard thing to do in my opinion. I just don't know. Like, some of the choices were really weird to me. What the fuck? I know! She was like, oh, Ellie, come on, you're gay. I'm not. And I'm like, no. Shut the fuck up, girly pop. You are gay. Okay, you are gay. Do not let anybody convince you otherwise, okay? Do not, whatever they told you, whatever those people tried to convince you of, they're wrong. Dina is like, Literally so confident, and she knows what she fucking wants, alright? Like, that girly pop knows she's gay. Dina taught Ellie how to be gay, I know, right? Like, literally, what are they talking about? I hate it here. Like, I actually hate it here. It makes me so sad. Like, I was like sitting there like, damn. They really did that, huh? They're really like conscious. Like, I just like feel this is just like an unnecessary line of dialogue too. Like, you know, I don't know why they included that, you know? Like, it could have easily just not been there. They really, I feel like they were like trying to make some kind of point with that. I don't know what's going on. I feel like she's just in denial. They're gonna write her like she's like, I don't know, pretending like she's not gay or whatever. Like, but I don't know, man. Still though. Leave her alone. I'm telling you, like, the few things that actually work about part 2 of the game, they're taking them all. They're taking them all away. Gay erasure. I know! They're so fake for that, bro. Not that I'm not gay, Dina. I just can't believe. I can't believe they would do that. And, okay, I laughed so hard though, low-key. They fucking cut Joel from the opening. And they anime style cut him out of the fucking opening. And I laughed so hard. I know I should not be laughing. Like, that's not funny. He's dead. But when I saw that, because I really like the opening. That opening is like one of my favorite things about the show. I think it's so good. I watch it every time. The cordyceps animation is awesome. And at the end when it grows into 2 figurines. And you know, and you're like, oh, that's Joel and Ellie. And then they really said, nah, he's dead. Fuck that shit. And then it's just Ellie, and I'm like, wow. I mean, that's sad. I feel like it definitely gets the point across of, you know, oh, she's alone now or whatever. But you know, that still made me laugh because I was like, they really said, forget about this guy. We don't have to pay Pedro Pascal anymore, thank God. His rates are getting kinda crazy. He thinks just because he's the Mandalorian, he can ask for crazy prices. But he's still gonna be in the flashbacks though, right? Surely they're gonna do the dinosaur flashback. If they don't do the dinosaur flashback, I'm actually gonna be so mad. If they don't do the fucking museum dinosaur flashback, it is like I'm actually writing them a strongly worded letter. Like a physical one. I'm sending it to their headquarters. I don't care. I'm gonna disguise it as fan mail. Oh my god, guys, did I ever tell you how I wrote fan mail? Well, it wasn't fan mail, it was hate mail. To Justin Bieber. But I disguised it as fan mail because I was really hoping that he would like open it. But I actually don't think that Justin Bieber reads fan mail. I like put glitter on the envelope. I put glitter on the envelope and everything to make it look like it was fan mail. But on the inside, I actually wrote something like, "You hate Justin Bieber. You like Justin Bieber? Is there something you wanna share? You maybe wanna say?" So at the time, I had a roommate. Because I was living with a foster family at the time, and I had this roommate who was like extremely fucking annoying. I hated her, and she was like so mean to me. Like she was literally just fucking mean. Like, and she was really into Justin Bieber, and she was always listening to him really loud. Like she was wearing headphones, but it was really loud. And I really fucking hated that. And she was always talking shit about my music. And I was like, you know, I hate this girl. I hate her. She's so mean to me. So, we had like an assignment where we had to write letters. And they were like, yeah, write a letter to like a celebrity or something. And, you know, you can send it. So I wrote my letter and I was like, I don't like you because my roommate always blasts your music and it's bad. Like... It was like really passive aggressive. I don't exactly remember what I wrote in it, but it was like a really passive aggressive letter. Like it kind of was like coming off as like a nice letter, but it wasn't, you know? Like, it was... I was like, yeah, my roommate always plays your music. Not the glitter bomb to Justin. It was like a pink envelope with like hearts and glitter on it. It was, you know... it was, I don't know, it's not my proudest moment, but I also don't regret it. I had Justin Bieber badly printed A4 poster because in class I had to talk about music I liked, but all the music I liked was like animated show music in German. So I asked my friend what she liked and she said Justin Bieber. Well, you really like pretended to be a Justin Bieber fan just to fit in. It's honestly so sad. Like, I'm so sad that we have to hide who we truly are. My roommate was not a fan of my Vocaloid music. She was a mean girl, you guys. She was older than me. I feel like it was probably because of that. Because I was, I think, like 12, but I think she was like 16. And we lived like in the same room. You know, we didn't just share a flat with the foster family. We had the same bedroom. So, you know, I feel like to her, I kind of understand it. It must be such a fucking, like, bother to have to share a room with like a 12-year-old when you're 16. Especially like a really weird weeb 12-year-old who like watches anime until she absolutely has to go to bed, you know? It's like I would watch anime until the last moment. Like the lady who was our foster family, she would like check in if we were sleeping and she would be like, Lera, stop watching the anime, go to sleep. And I'm like, okay. 16 and then Justin Bieber fan. I'm pretty sure back then that was like his age of fans. Was it not? Was it actually younger? I have no idea. I'd imagine probably a lot of 16-year-olds liked him back then. Maybe right now. I don't know. Is he like still active? Do you think my letter broke him? And he never sang again. I mean, I'm sorry, I just never kept up with him past that experience. I knew like all of his songs because of her though. Like I actually knew his song lyrics and shit. That girl fucked me up. I would be like, if I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go, or whatever the fuck was going on in his fucking song. Like I knew his discography thanks to her. Did she know Hatsune Miku's discography thanks to me? I don't fucking think so. People are so selfish. He's active, but I don't think anyone gives a shit anymore. Tragic. So sad for him. Not really. I think my letter broke him, guys. I think it made him reassess his life choices. I'm telling you. My influence. He looks like a drag dealer, what, right now? I mean, I don't know. Don't they all? He's got that Jesse Pinkman style. I feel bad for him. He's probably groomed as a kid. Oh no, anybody who's been like a celebrity since a child, I feel like it's 100% was not like their decision. Like they probably like wanted it to some degree, right? But it's a lot for a kid to do. And he was super famous too. So honestly, yeah, I feel like he probably went through like horrible, stupid shit in the industry. Like you're just basically constantly used and manipulated by all the adults around you who just want to make money off of you. Like, you know, I don't envy him in that regard, but I still have personal beef with him just because my roommate was really into him. Sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm like this, but his music pissed me off back then. His parents didn't adopt him. I didn't even know that. I don't know the whole Diddy drama. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I keep seeing people bring it up on shit, but I don't know. And please don't explain it to me here. I'm begging you. Do not tell me. I want to keep living unaware. I keep hearing people say such shit about it, but I'm sorry. I just don't keep up with that stuff. Okay, where is like the back of... Oh, there it is. Okay. We will not speak about that. I just don't think it's like, you know, I remember how we tried to keep the conversation nice and casual. Well, it's me who brought up Justin Bieber, I guess. Sorry, I'm just a hater. Sorry, I'm a hater of the guy. He probably doesn't even deserve it, but I'm a hater. Diddy Kong. They're like one of the Donkey Kong siblings or whatever. There's so many of them. I don't know the lore. I don't know the Donkey Kong lore. I'm sorry. I don't know why, but the back of the hair is like the hardest part for me to do. Just don't know what's going on there, honestly. Probably like this. Fine. I'm trying to think whatever. Like my roommate, she just listened to like whatever was like, you know, like the big pop at the time, like pop singers. What was it? Was like 2012, 2013, something like that. So like anything that was like big at the time, she listened to like all of those people, like Miley Cyrus or whatever. She was like really into that shit. And like I was like really exposed to most of it as well, so I don't know. We just never agreed. Me and that girl, we just never agreed. And she was like, I don't know, she was like really she was like really petty about everything as well. I remember one time, oh my god, she had this guy she had a crush on in our school who was in her class. I think he was like either in her class or like a year older. He was a dick to me, by the way. Hated that guy. So she like she really liked him or whatever, and one time we had like a school trip. It was like an overnight school trip, and the teachers were randomly distributing kids to like a hotel, like hotel rooms to be like together in the hotel, and they decided that it would be fun to put me and her in the same hotel room because we're already roommates. And they were like, yeah guys, you're already roommates, so here's your key, you guys are in the same room. And I was like, thanks for that, because I didn't come to this trip to get a fucking break from her or anything. Like, I feel like we both were low-key hoping, well, we would get to not spend the night together, you know? Rather than, yeah, they didn't, in my other school, they let us, like, write down names of people who we wanted to room with, and they would promise us to be at least with one of those people, but that school, they were just like, fuck it, you guys are gonna be with who we tell you you're gonna be with. And they were like, yeah, you guys are already roommates, so, you know, it's fine, we'll just put you in the same room. And, so she tried to bring that boy into our room, like, past curfew. The boy she had a crush on. And I was like, this is not gonna end well. Mind you, I was like 12 years old and I already was like, this is not gonna end well. So I climbed up on my bunk bed and I covered myself with the blanket and I just like pretended to be asleep. And she like, and then the teachers were obviously checking all the rooms to make sure everybody was in their rooms and like ready to go to sleep. And they miscounted him, like they couldn't find him. So they come into all the rooms looking for him. They come into our room and they find him in the bathroom of our room. And they start telling her off. They're like, you shouldn't be doing this, blah, blah, blah. We're counting everybody. Like, you know, we're worried about like a kid went missing, all of that. Like, they're telling her off. And that bitch tries to like get me involved. Mind you, I'm pretending to be asleep on the fucking bunk bed. And she just goes, but Lera is here too. And the guy just goes, Lera is sleeping. Me lying under my blanket with like the biggest smile on my face, like, yeah, Lera is sleeping. Oh man, me and that girl did not get along. It was not a good time. Thank you so much for the 22 months as well, Kichi, by the way. Sorry, I like really wanted to tell my story because I knew if I get distracted, it's over for me. I had a cousin that was obsessed with One Direction around that time. Oh god, the One Direction fans around that time, they were going through it. They're like the equivalent of the Vtuber fans these days. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. It's like the Vtuber graduations of the time. At that time, that one dude leaving One Direction was the equivalent of Gura leaving Hololive. There's just like no other way for me to compare it. I I had a friend as well at the time who was really into One Direction, and the guy who left was her favorite. What was his name? Was it like Zayn or something like that? It started with a Z, I think, no? Zach. What was his name? Oh my god, I don't remember his name. One Direction. Not me looking up One Direction. What are their names? Zayn. Okay, yeah, his name is Zayn. So he was her favorite. And obviously, you know, when he left One Direction, it was like actually like she was so upset. She was actually so fucking upset. I remember I just got like a voice message from her, and I pressed listen, and it's just like her crying. It's her like ugly crying into the phone, like, Lera, Zin, he left One Direction. He's not good in One Direction anymore. And I'm like, okay. They were mourning. They were literally mourning. It's like, man, it's so funny. I think it's so funny. Are any of them still active? I know Harry Styles is like really big now. But are any of them are also still active, or is it just him? Because like honestly, I didn't even know Harry Styles was a One Direction guy, because my friend only ever talks about the Zayn guy. I had no idea Harry Styles was from One Direction. I had no idea who he, like, I didn't know who he fucking was. I heard somebody talk about him, and I thought he was just like a dude. One of them died? No way. Are they that old? No. What happened? Didn't one fall out of a window? Bro, that is such a celebrity death. Though, low key. It's always shit like fell out of a window. I didn't know that. Which one was that? Which one of them died? That's fucked up. That is actually so sad. The lore, the One Direction lore. Like, what the fuck? In terms of hardcore fans, I got a red palm-shaped mark on my shoulder for getting the name of a K-pop idol wrong. That... That's low-key hilarious, though. That is funny. Yeah, K-pop fans are also very, very... like, strong. They feel really strongly about their stuff as well. Man, you know, guys, I cannot believe I'm saying this. Because, like, I never thought I would get to a point in my life where I would say this. But I miss K-pop fan cams. In replies to Twitter posts. I cannot believe I ever would get to that point in my life where I would say that. But fucking bring back the K-pop fan cams under Twitter posts. I am so done. I am so fucking done with the bots and shit like that. Bring back the K-pop. I used to think they were annoying. I used to think they were like a problem, but now I see them as a blessing. Why aren't they doing it anymore? They need to come back. The K-pop stans need to save us all from the bots and flood the replies. Like, I'm literally so sad that we don't get K-pop fan cams anymore. Okay, something is deeply wrong with this eye. It's just like me, for real, for real. He was high on 10 things fell out. Yeah, that's literally what I suspected was the case. That's why I said it was such a celebrity death. Like, I feel like that literally always... like, I feel like that's not the first time I hear about something like that. That is like the most typical way to die if you're rich and famous. You're really high and an accident happens to you. Heavy iron. Photo window is a funny thing to put on a tombstone. I don't know about that. I don't even think that that's what you want on your tombstone, especially if you were literally in One Direction at some point. He did a VTuber reveal out the window because he was in some shady things. Okay, you guys are saying different things now. So you're saying that he jumped. You guys are saying different. You guys are telling me different. They say he got high, but he was in some shady things. Okay, this is getting dark, guys. I don't really wanna discuss people's childhood idols like that anymore. That's messed up. That escalated so quickly. Isn't the BTS fandom psychotic? But they're so dedicated though. I gotta appreciate that. Aren't the BTS dudes literally all like in the army or something like that because they gotta serve in the army? And the girly pops are still waiting for them. They're more loyal than half the girlfriends the Russian dudes have, who tell them, I'll wait for you while you're in the army mandatory service for a year. And he's like, okay. And then he gets back home and she's pregnant. Not, you know, not with his child, you know? So it's like, I'm just saying, those girly pops are loyal. I feel like most K-pop fans are pretty crazy. Me serving in the army. I'm sorry, that's like actually something that like happens all the fucking time and it just like, it just doesn't stop. It just doesn't fucking stop happening. They still go to their solo concerts and buy B21 plushies and their albums are still in stores. Yeah, I see like BTS stuff all like everywhere. I feel like BTS is just like, you know, at this point they're a brand, you know, like it doesn't matter. I just hope the guys are still getting like decent royalties from it. I can't find the layer that the little star is on. Oh, there it is. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. Been watching someone play Last of Us 2 lately. Why doesn't anyone talk about how inhumanly strong Abby is in the game trying to be grounded? Leave her alone. She's my queen. Leave her alone. One of them was arrested for being drunk on a scooter. Who, a BTS guy? Is it the BTS guy? People got mad at him for that. Idols can't commit crimes, don't you know it? Love the Phoenix Fried music. Isn't it so fitting to today's conversation? BTS rapper. Oh wow. Well, you know how it is. To be fair, drunk driving, you know, it's pretty bad because like it puts people around you in a lot of danger as well. Although I don't know about scooters. I feel like you're the only one in danger when you're drunk driving on a scooter. Although I don't know, Furio Tigre hit a girl with his scooter. It all circles back to Furio Tigre. She's powered by spite. She is powered by spite, and she's so real for that. But what doesn't mean the greatest game of all time it is ever? I know, right? The greatest game in the entire universe. There will never be a game better than The Last of Us. Everybody can just pack it up. They'll never make a better game. Okay, it's not too bad. Bum bum bum. Would you still be streaming when you get drafted to the Navy? Are you saying this because of my sailor outfit? Wouldn't my sailor outfit mean that I already served in the Navy and I'm done? Guys, I already served in the Navy. It's all good. They can't get me. They don't know where I am. They can't find me. Me and my like real life sailor jacket that I'm like too afraid to wear most cases. I don't want people to think I'm actually, but it looks so good though. It looks so cute. I love sailor outfits. Ironically, BTS fans are Cold Army. Oh my god, they are Cold Army. That is so funny. when the BTS dudes like all got like drafted, that must have been so fucking like What does BTS stand for, by the way? I keep hearing different versions. It's always something different. Does it actually stand for anything, guys? What the fuck does BTS stand for? I've been like asking this for ages and everybody tells me a different thing. Like, what the fuck is BTS? Behind the scenes? I don't think that's what it is. Big titty slay, I'm gonna believe you, it's that bulletproof boys. It's not BTS though. Oh, it's like bulletproof boys in Korean. Bacon tomato sandwich? Yeah, I'll accept that one as well. Yeah, that one is acceptable too. Bulletproof boys. Oh man. Is that why they drafted them? Because they're bulletproof. They're like finally super soldiers. That is so tragic. Let them sink. But they're out of the army by now, right? It's been a while. I feel like I just don't really know the timeline. I only found out that they went to the army like really recently. But I'm assuming they're probably out like for ages by now, right? They have to be, it's been more than 2 years? Yeah, right? I actually don't know. I'm sorry, I don't really keep up with like with K-pop stuff like at all. I really don't know much about it. I like some of like the older K-pop songs, but not really any of the new stuff. I was never really that into it, to be honest. Hello, Jackers. How are you doing? How have you been? Okay. Am I finally gonna be happy with the head angles and move on? Or is this just gonna be like a never-ending thing? Wait, there's bolt! I can see the bolt spot a little bit. In this specific moment. That's fucked up. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll fix you, bestie. My poor child is balding. How could they do this to them? They're so young. Why does it do that? Stop balding. Please. Neo. Where does it come from? Why does it do that? Okay, hold up. Okay, that's better. I will fix it. Aha! No more bald. No more bald. The balding. Google says the last one's gonna finish with it. Oh, they're not done yet? Oh, that is so tragic. They have different ages, so... Oh, so they're at different times in the army. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Right, I thought they were all around the same age. I see. So, once the last one is finished, are they gonna, like, return? Or are they just all doing solo careers? But they're doing solo careers still under, like, the same kind of, like, managers or labels or whatever? Or are they, like, actually, you know... solo gone from BTS? Or are they just being solo for now because they're waiting for the other guys to finish their service? My job always puts BTS music. That's not the worst thing to listen to, right? I don't know. Puerto Rico is gonna explode. I feel like everyone's gonna explode. They're like so famous everywhere. They do things outside the label too. That's nice though that they can do that. I think that's quite nice. I wonder if they're gonna come back. I don't know. Okay, am I happy with the angles now? You gotta do like lots of like weird motions to like see if everything kind of flows nicely. I think it's not too bad. I feel like with physics and stuff like that, everything eventually becomes even better just because, you know, it all kind of flows even better and this all like bouncy and nice. And I'm gonna probably have a few physics in here at least. So yeah. This model is probably gonna have a whole lot of physics because there's just not a lot of like parts here that, you know, would be kind of like hanging or anything like that. So like there's no long hair or anything like that, but we can do some on the jacket. Maybe a bit on the color as well. Maybe some bouncing of like the body in general would be nice. But other than that, I really gotta fix that there. Actually, yeah, I probably do have to fix that. I'm just gonna hide it. No, don't do that. Maybe it's better to move the teeth. Layer 42. Why is it named Layer 42? Weva, why don't you name your fucking layer? Sometimes I double check everything in my PSD file, and then I still, when I import the model, I find layers that are named layers, and it makes me so mad because I really thought I checked it this time, you know? I really thought I did it, and then it's like, no, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't do it. There's still layer 40 something in here. The fangs, though, they're quite cute, right? Because I think Keppy is supposed to be like, so they got corgis here, right? So they're like space corgi themed. Yeah, I had to learn how to draw a corgi for this, by the way. I had to I was like, I have never drawn a corgi. Actually, yes, I have for my Captain Holt keychain, I guess. So that was my second time drawing a corgi, maybe. I was like, how do you draw? How do you draw dog? Imagine Adventure Battlehood, the BTS boys? Don't wish that on them. I really hope they never have to do that. You know now though, I know, right? I can just draw a corgi with my eyes closed. Probably not. Lera doesn't have dog drawing. That is true. I had to draw the German Shepherd for the Fallout drawing as well. I'm gonna get like really good at drawing animals. Just you guys wait. The NPC dog. You know the NPC dog. The corgi looks really nice. Both here and here. I'm kind of proud about the patches as well. I added like a little bit like of a texture so that it looks like they're actually sawn. I didn't want to make it too detailed because then it would look a bit strange on the model, since I try to keep my models like mostly clean shading, because it just makes rigging a lot easier. Because with really complex shaded models, rigging becomes a bit more complicated because all the shadows and stuff like that need to be, you know, moved nicely. So yeah, but I don't know. I kind of like how the patches look. They are actually all drawn outside of the sleeve as well, so they can be moved when I do the body kind of like movement if I want to make it a bit more 3D. Probably not gonna happen too much because the arms are not gonna turn a whole lot, but just in case I did draw them out, just like to make it, I don't know, easier in the future. I don't know, since the head angles are done, hopefully. Hopefully, we don't know that. They're good to me. I might still add a few additions to like the hair. Oh god, I see a bald spot. Never mind. No, I saw it. Do not mess with me. Am I going crazy? I saw it. I swear I fucking saw it. Are you? No, I see it when I zoom out. Is that normal? Do you guys see it? Probably not. My bitrate has been so bad. I don't even know why. I shouldn't be doing that. It's like a small bald spot, but then you zoom in, it's gone. It's like I'm going crazy. Not even possible because this whole thing is there. Huh? Am I going crazy? What the fuck? Okay, that's just messed up. Forget about it. Please, scrolling will collaborate with me. I'm begging you. Is that full body? Nope, it's just a half body. So yeah, there's not gonna be a lot of like body rigging. So yeah, the legs are probably just gonna stay like still. I think I'm gonna do the body X now, at least start on it. I don't really know. Yeah, body X and body Y. I don't really like rig the body a whole lot. I rig it a little bit, but not too much. I'll just start creating keyframes, I guess, so that I could do the mouth and the blinking as well today, but I don't know. I always mess up the mouth and the blinking somehow, so maybe let's just do the body angles for today. Or like get started on it. Okay, I just need a second to like actually understand like what layers I'm doing. Because there's so many. Oh god, there's like the arms and shit. I am trying to avoid using glue at all costs for this model. Luckily, it doesn't really require anything that might need glue. Well, sometimes things like jackets kind of need glue, but I'm gonna try and avoid it. Things like collars and shit like that. I'm gonna do my best to not require using glue because I hate glue in Live2d so much. I actually don't understand. I don't understand what it wants from me. I can spend like actual hours trying to fucking do the glue and it just doesn't work. Like, leave me alone. Okay, these are physics, so we don't touch those parameters. Sorry, I'm just trying to understand my own fucking hierarchy apparently. Okay, so this gets keyframed. I could make a separate oh god, come on, Lera. You can do this, Lera. Okay, let's do a separate deformer for the patch. Porky patch. I like glue. Tastes funny. Is it weird that I kind of like the smell of that, you know, like the rubbery, like the really strong kind of like rubbery glue? I really like the smell. I know you're not supposed to inhale that shit. And I actually get really lightheaded after I do. But like sometimes I will use it for something and then I feel really lightheaded, but I'm like, it smells so nice though. Glue smell is so good. I swear to God, like, you're really not supposed to be sniffing that shit, but I mean, I'm using the glue for something, you know? So like I can't help it. The smell of gasoline is kind of nice as well. I like the smell of gasoline too. I don't know why. I feel like those are the kind of smells that we absolutely are not supposed to like. Like, I feel like just like in human nature, we should be hating those smells, but we don't. Like, a smell I can understand. You don't like glue smell? I really like glue smell. Not like the white glue, you know, like the PVA white glue. I don't like how that smells. I like the really strong glue type. That's kind of like turns into a sort of like soft rubbery thingy. That I very like how that smells. I do not like smell of paint, like any paint at all. Because you can get high of those chemicals. I know, but does that mean that you like the smell though? Does it actually affect the fact that you like the smell? Yeah, you're not supposed to be inhaling any of that shit. I think it's funny though. What sort of paint smell? I don't like paint smell. Do you like paint smell? I actually don't like it at all. Like, I hate being like in a room that's been recently painted. It's just like, ugh. You like things because they make you feel good. But I actually get high off of the glue from like one sniff. In fact, I try to inhale it as little as possible because it makes me lightheaded. Like, I actually like glued something together recently, and then I was like, oh man, I don't feel so good after using this glue for like 5 seconds. But it does smell kinda nice. Last time I smelled paint, I was vomiting the whole day. Yeah, the paint smell can be really like, it doesn't make me feel like bad, but I don't like it. You know how alcohol works? Do you like the effects? I did not like the effect of that glue though. I was just like, I am lightheaded, I don't like this. That glue didn't make me feel good. I should have inhaled more of it. Oh my god, there was this girl in my class who really liked sniffing everything in my pencil case. She was like obsessed with the way like my pens and markers smelled. I had these like alcohol markers, which I understand. Those also have a banging smell that makes me lightheaded too if I use them too long. But she would just like open up my alcohol markers and sniff them, and I'm like, okay, girly pop, how about we relax? Just for a second. How about we don't do that? Okay, hold up. Sorry, I need to like create this fucking hierarchy as well while I'm trying to have this conversation. Maybe the patches don't need to be on a separate deformer. Okay, that's fine. I'll figure it out. Jacket, R. Huh? Yeah, she would like sniff everything in my pants. She would like get out all of my pants, like in class, like during class, and she would just like sniff them one by one, and I'd be like, okay. This is weird, right? Like, she was like really into how my pants and shit smelled. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't think I went to school with a single normal person. And maybe I'm not the one to judge, because I can't say that I'm particularly normal either. But still, what was going on with those people? Like, I look back at some of my high school and like middle school days, and I'm like, what was fucking happening? Like, she was like sniffing like all of my fucking pants, like they smell nice. I'm like, okay, girl. It smelled like art. She wasn't an art student though. She was like not into art at all. Like, she was literally just like doing it in English class or something. She would just sit there sniffing all of my pens. It was with like my art supplies. Just a freak. She was just a freak like that. She has no excuse then. Oh my god. I guess she does have no excuse. Let's go easy on her, guys. She was just a teenager. The brain chemicals of teenagers are all over the place. What else am I keyframing today? The collarbones. Keyframe the collarbones. Do it. The neck, leave it alone. I think the neck will be okay. Keyframe the pockets. Keyframe the other pocket. The t-shirt. Probably a good idea to keyframe the t-shirt. And the print on the t-shirt. The collar. Okay, I kind of cheated with the collar. I was like, I don't really know how to make this work without making the layers overly complicated. So when you see me moving the collar and you're like, Lera, why did you do that? You don't see that, okay? Don't worry about it. Okay, the arms. The arm gets keyframed. Okay. Highlighter smell. Good old highlighter smell. Is she single? I don't know. I haven't seen her in years. Last time I met her was extremely awkward because I was having lunch with my parents at a restaurant and she was a waitress there and I wanted to literally run out of there. And I feel like she probably did too. But she was like really nice and normal about it, but I really wanted to get out. I was like, I don't like that my ex-classmate is like serving me in a restaurant. This is very uncomfortable. It wasn't even like in our town, like it was like in the city, and I was like, why? What are the chances? What could the chances possibly be of running into her here? Why would this happen? I fucking hate running into people I know. Okay, the reason why I wanted to live in a big city is because nobody knows me here. Right, I don't run into people. Yes, I fucking do. I keep running into people I know. You guys, I have an insane story that I actually I don't want to tell you this because I feel like they're gonna hear me. I'm scared of my neighbors hearing me. But I low-key ran into one of my neighbors on the street. Except we didn't know that we were neighbors. Well, I was like, this person looks familiar. And we were like on the metro together. And then I was following them. I wasn't following them. I was just going home. And they were going home. And I was like, man, this person like keeps going, who I thought looks familiar, keeps going into the same direction where my house is. And I was like, away, like we met at a random station. And like, and then they go into my house and I'm like, oh my god, we're neighbors. I am neighbors with this person. And then another time, I ran into one of my ex-university like professors. She wasn't like a professor, she was like one of the advisors or whatever. And I ran into her as well, like also like on a station. I'm like, what are the chances? Literally, what are the chances? Why am I running into people I know? I thought the whole point of living in a big city is that this shit will not happen to you. And yet here it is, happening to me. Make it stop. Oh my god, I actually don't know how to make a body turn. It's been too long since I did like Live2d I. Body angles, help. This isn't like as easy as the 3/4 models but like barely move. Wow, look at that. That's how you turn your body, probably. I don't fucking know. I ran into one of my elementary teachers at the mall once while I was still in her class and she came up to me. It was the worst. Oh my god, I used to run into teachers all the fucking time. While I was, you know, still in school as well, and I'm just like, why? I hated that experience. Like, I would like even afterwards. Oh my god! Actually, one of my friends ran into my English teacher. She didn't have English with him, but she knew him. Like, she knew like what he looks like, and I think, and she ran into him, but she didn't remember his name. And she was like, I get like this like voice, like concerned, terrified voice message from her, like, Lera, I ran into your English teacher. What was his name? Do you remember his name? What was he called? And I was like, why English teacher? I had like multiple English teachers. I did have multiple English teachers. And she was like, well, you know, like the guy. And I'm like, oh, that guy. And she was like, I ran into him and I couldn't remember his name. And I panicked and I was with my boyfriend. And for some reason, I introduced my boyfriend to him. And he just like nodded politely. And I was like, girl, I don't think he remembers you. I mean, he never even taught you. Like, I feel like you could have just ignored him. She's like, I felt bad for ignoring him because I recognized him. Why did I introduce my boyfriend to him? Oh god. I feel like the teacher felt just as awkward as she did, so it's okay. It's fine. I think that situation was equally awkward on both sides. I want to see more of my old school friends more often, not me, bro. I haven't seen any of them like in a while because I moved, obviously. If I run into one of them in London, I think it's actually so over because like my one saving grace is the fact that I'm like in a different country now, you know? It's just like, please, I don't want to run into anybody. I never run into people I actually like. That's the problem. I only run into people I don't like. I feel like that happens to everybody. You can never just like randomly run into a friend, like a genuine friend of yours, and you're like, oh hi, right? No, it's always like some person you either don't care about or like feel awkward about or don't really like get along with. It's always shit like that. It's weird when you learn teachers don't leave at school. It was a real shock for me, yeah. it was really hard to like come in terms with that information. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you have a life outside of educating me? That's fucked up. You stop doing that right now. It's giving school life, the anime. Not to be confused with School Days. Very, very different vibes. Please don't confuse them. It's a bad idea. How does Live2d like organize the deformers? I honestly don't know because it seems to like randomly place them. Like it's not by like in the inside a hierarchy. Is it? It's not alphabetical. It feels almost alphabetical, but then it throws you off, and I'm just like it goes B, okay, and then it's like F, and it's like E. No, I don't know how what it decides the hierarchy like order on. Once I already place it into the same parameter, I don't know how it then sorts it out between them. Like no idea. Sorry. It's always Godwa, it's never Oha. I know! Like, I don't think I've ever run into a person like I genuinely like on the street. Like, actually, I don't think that ever happened to me. Maybe it's either because I don't like anybody, it's either because of that, or it's because I'm already with the person I like we're currently hanging out, like, actively. So, you know, we physically can't run into each other because we're already together. Maybe that's why. I'm just gonna use that as a copium. But it could also easily be because I don't like anybody. I think I ran into one of my former students, but I don't remember who she was. She introduced me to her boyfriend. I know, let's imagine that's literally what happened though. Like, it was probably really fucking awkward. I do miss a couple of my teachers, like, during my last year. So I had a couple, like, gamer teachers, and we played stuff during quarantine together. That was nice. One of my, like, English teachers was really into, what was it? A Persona 5, and she knew that I also liked Persona 5, so she would always like talk to me about Persona 5. She'd be like, yeah, I'm playing Persona. Like, she would just like randomly bring it up in like during class, and I'm like, ma'am, can you not shame me as the Persona 5 fan like in front of the whole class? You stop that. Don't do it. Dun, dun. Cool teacher though. She was very cool. I loved her. She always talked about how she wanted like just to be remembered as like the gamer grandma. She's like, yeah, because we were like studying this poem that was like about the grandma meeting, and she was like, I hope that will be me one day, but it's gonna be grandmother gaming. She's just like, I want to be gamer grandma one day. Fair. Honestly, fair. Okay, how come the arms are above the legs? That's not normal. That's not normal, right? That shouldn't be happening. Oh god. No, it's okay. So if I move the arms folder, like, down here. Surely that won't fuck anything up. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? What is this? Why? What's wrong? What is that? Oh my god, what is that? Oh. Why did that become visible suddenly? Oh. When I move the arms. What is that? Oh god, this is why I fucking... Oh my god. Guys, if you ever wonder why VTuber models cost so much, just watch the stream. Just watch the sheer confusion that I'm going through, and this isn't even a complex model. Just don't look. Oh my god. There was a school teacher who went to my church who liked My Hero Academia. That is such a random thing, I feel like, for somebody like a grown woman to like. Out of all anime things. Wait, that guy. Oh, that's because there's like okay, you know what? We're gonna. Alright, I'm just not gonna touch that for now. I am going to get to this when I get to this. Okay, for now, let's just not worry about it. That is okay. Sanity dwindling by the minute. Look, it really do be like that sometimes with Live2d. Like, once again, I enjoy the rigging way more than I enjoy the oh my god, the art. Sorry, I'm trying to like concentrate on the layers and make a sentence, and it just doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. But yeah, you know, it's just okay. I will deal with that. Actually, I could mask it. That might be like the easiest solution to my problem right now, like genuinely. That actually might be the easiest solution to my layer problem. Just mask these and then invert it. And then problem solved. Literally. Modern problems require modern solutions or whatever it is that they say. I don't know. And then if any more issues come up, I'll deal with them. I'll deal with them in order that they appear. Anyways, what were we talking about? What the fuck were we talking about? Oh yeah, running into strangers. I also ran into like an ex-university classmate. That's the one who didn't remember my name, you guys. Remember that girl I went on this like really awkward hangout with? And she didn't remember my name? And she told me 2 hours in. I ran into her before we did that hangout. That's when we decided that we should totally hang out before she leaves back to her home country. She was like, yeah, we should meet up. And I was like, yeah, sure, just message me. And she's like, okay, yeah. And I ran into her randomly as well. It's always shit like that, bro. It's such a pain, like, actually. Hello, Zephan, how are you doing? Are we winning? Kind of. You want to see the head angles? I'm trying to do the body angles now and it's not going well, but the head angles are done. Whoa! Look at that head turn! Incredible stuff right there. I still want to fix a few things, but you know, I'm gonna pretend like it's totally fine. Yeah. I wasn't so bad with names. I'm also not great with names, but like I'm genuinely curious how, like, because like I remember names of people I'm like friends with, and I remembered her name. Like we were in the same class for 3 years. You know, it's just like I just don't know how that happened. I really don't know how that happened. It was so strange. It was like definitely one of the weirdest experiences. Okay, this is not keyframed. I don't know why, but it's not. Oh, this is keyframed though. Why? Oh my god. Live2d is going to kill me one day. It's going to kill me. I'm just gonna have the head turns, but it like looks consistent, more or less, with what I'm trying to do. Happens other times I don't recognize them because they look so different from how they looked in high school. She literally apparently recognized me by my hair, by the bob cut. Which means that she wouldn't recognize me right now because I have like a different, like I have a weird different, like almost bob cut but not quite haircut now. So she'd be like, oh, I don't know this person. So sad. Maybe not having my iconic bob cut, it will finally like get me off of people's like trail. I'll finally not be noticed by people I know. Maybe this was the secret to happiness all along. Completely change my appearance. Become unrecognizable. Hide my identity. Yeah, it could work. I've had classes with the same 15 people in uni. I never learned their names. Okay, but it's different from like just like being in class with them and like being friends and getting along with them, because I got along with that girl. We spoke, we hanged out during breaks. Like I remember her name because I spoke to her a lot. Like I didn't know some of the names of my other classmates because I didn't really speak to them, but like I knew her name because we were literally like friends, you know. It's just confusing to me, okay? Like because I thought we were friends. She gifted me a necklace. It's a really nice necklace. She literally gifted me a necklace. Like she what did she mean by this? I just don't understand. Her intentions are confusing to me. How does it work? That you like someone enough to meet up with them before you leave and you give them a gift, but you don't remember their name. Fake friend! I can't believe she was just being a fake friend to me. Like Rapunzel arc. No. Kind of. You've never not had a bob cut? I've basically had like a bob cut for a good 10 years now, I think. I've had different haircuts like in between occasionally. I've had some fucked up haircuts, like half of my head was like shaved. Shit like that. When I was like really young too, like I don't know, I had like my little punk era when I was like 11 or something, and people were like, who did that to you? And I'm like, I asked for it, I wanted this haircut, why don't people like it? It's so punk rock. But most of the time I would just have good old reliable bob cut. I actually really like my haircut now. I know I told you guys like a couple weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm getting used to it, but I actually really like it. I think it's because like it kind of, you know, settles on your head after like a week or so as well. You know, you kind of get used to styling it and brushing it and shit, and it looks like really nice. I will like randomly pass a mirror like at a store or something, and I kind of stop there and I'm like, I look really nice. Obsessed with herself. Official. Lera's narcissist arc. It's happening. It's here. Nobody asked for it, but it's here. Punk rock Lera. I know. Punk rock baby Lera. Okay, so when I was like really young, I had a friend who was older than me because our moms were best friends. So, you know, she was kind of forced to hang out with me, I guess. So she was older than me, and she was like, you know, she was going through emo and all of those phases at an appropriate age for her. But because I was quite a few years younger, but I really liked her and I hang out with her a lot, I had my emo phase at the same time as her because I wanted to be I wanted to be like her. So like I feel like it's really funny because I was like way too young to be like into all that emo shit, and I was like, yeah, I also want to have like all these like haircuts and like have my hair dyed. My mom didn't let me dye my hair, so I was like really jealous that she was allowed to dye her hair and shit like that. I was allowed to dye my hair later, but not at the age of like 11. Well, checking myself out outside, like, man, I'm slaying. I know, like, literally though, I don't know, I'm really happy with the haircut. I wasn't sure at first because like, like it just felt unusual to me, and I don't have bangs anymore, which is like I feel like is the biggest change to me since I normally wear bangs. But actually, I really like it. I'm happy with it. It makes me happy. I like being happy with how I look. So maybe I will go back to that hairdresser. Who knows? He was so happy and chatty though. It was like the biggest turn up for me. He was cheerful. I hate cheerful people. It wasn't a mohawk. It was like half of my hair. I had like a shaved kind of like side of my head, and then longer on the other side, kind of hairstyle. Yeah, it was something like that. Bum ba dum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum bum. Ba ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum bum. Ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum. Am I out of sync with the music? I'm just trying to understand, like, the gravity of the out of sync situation of that is apparently happening in OBS. Am I really out of sync when I sync to the music? Because if I am, then I think there is definitely a problem. And if not, it's just my tracking. Is that the Karen haircut? No, it's not the Karen haircut. It's not the Karen haircut. It's different. The Karen haircut has like longer bangs, and they're like really weird. And there's like weird like stuff going on. I would draw it for you, but I'm not drawing right now. I'm in Live2d I. You're into the beginning of your model's mouth. I feel like you're gaslighting me. Like I feel like I've always been like that. You just didn't notice it. I feel like my my tracking and my voice have always been off. You just haven't noticed it before. You have to keep in mind I have really outdated like rig on this model. It's just like it's not great. You won 5 from a jump catch game. Good for you, bestie. How about that bob cut that's popular with middle-aged woman, wears short with swipe bangs and some hair sticking out in the back? I don't know what you're talking about. It's really hard to actually describe a haircut, isn't it? I don't know what you mean, but you're scaring me. Imagine if it's always been— well, I haven't touched any of my model settings and stuff. I swear to God, it's just always been like this. I feel like it's just always been out of sync. I don't know. Maybe we're all gaslighting each other today. Who knows? But either way, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You know, with this arm kind of move there. I feel like I should add another deformer to the arms. So many deformers. Actually, let's put it above the physics one, maybe. Arm. Just in case I want to cheat a little bit with the rig as well. It's always good to build up ways to cheat in Live2d I. There you go. Bowl cut that I am from Smosh Hat. I also don't know what you're talking about. But bowl cuts never end well, I feel like. Maybe I'm going crazy. It's okay, bestie. We all are. At least we can all go crazy together, am I right? What I'm describing is the Karen hair. It's not the Karen hair! Oh my god, I'm gonna look up Karen hair right now. It's not the fucking Karen hair! Obviously, I never had that. What are you talking about? That's too short anyway. That's not even a bob cut. That's like way too short. That's like something between pixie cut and bob cut. That's like old lady haircut. Obviously, I don't have that. What are you talking about? Stop insulting me! What you're describing is that you used to have that punk hair that's popping with lesbian characters. But now that I think about it, is it kind of like V from Arcane hair? Yeah, it was kind of like that, but I had less of it shaved. It was not that like heavily shaved, but it was kind of like V from Arcane. Yeah, that's what I had kind of as my hair at some point. Yeah, it's like that, but a little bit like more like grown, I guess. It's like all those cosplayers that pop up in the Google search when you look it up. That's what I looked like. Yeah. Is she V or Vi? I actually don't know how it's pronounced. Google described it as a bobcat. Bobcat is such a broad term, isn't it? Okay, you know what? We the bobcat community, we do not claim the Karen hairstyle. Sorry. We just don't claim it. Forget about it. Oh, it needs to be keyframed. Thank you, Live2d I. The good thing about the Live2d I update that's been recently happening is that it actually like it will tell you when you're trying to deform something that's not keyframed, which is actually like has been a lifesaver for me personally, because boy do I sometimes do that mistake. But now at least Live2d I tells me. They really stupid-proofed Live2d I. I'm so proud of them. Okay, you see, this is why I didn't want the patches in the same deformer. This is exactly what I was talking about. Now I gotta get them out of there. Because then it like stretches kind of weird. Why did it still stretch? Oh, it's because of this, isn't it? No. I am actually so confused. Like, I am actually so confused. If this is no— oh! Okay, guys. No, guys. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take them out of this deformer. Why are they still hold up. Hold up. And now take them out of the deformer. Aha! Not today, Live2d I. Not today. You will not defeat me today, Live2d I. I just don't want them to like stretch so much when the jacket kind of turns, you know? Okay. Let's find a way to break this to be proof Live2d I. No, you know, it's just... honestly, that's gonna happen any second now. Any second now. And I'm only doing one body turn so far. I haven't even gotten to the other one. Okay, and we can move this a little bit. I only recently discovered the wonder of making physics on the arms, like on one of the more recent models I've done. I'm like, actually that looks kind of nice. You gotta not overdo it, because then it just looks like the arms are kind of like dangling there lifelessly. I feel like it's so hard not to overdo it with the physics in general for anything you do in Live2d I. It really is just such a challenge. Because sometimes you just want to make everything so bouncy, but you gotta hold back. Star and moon I'm really gonna have to make separate deformers for all of this shit, aren't I? That's okay. Just to create that illusion of 3D. At least the Ace Attorney music is here to keep me sane. I'm not gonna stream for like that much longer though, because I'm really fucking tired, man. My damas keep scheduling 3 streams a week because I really want to do it. And then on Monday it sounds like a good idea. And the week kind of progresses and I'm like, why did I do that? I really want to play Grunt though. You guys don't understand. I am literally obsessed with that game. Okay, I'm really embarrassed to admit it. So, you know how I streamed Grunt on Saturday? Is Grunt or Groen? I feel like it might be Groen because like it's Dutch or whatever. I played that game and then I went to sleep after the stream. And I kid you not, the entire night I dreamt that I was playing it. Like my brain was continuing playing it. It was like simulating it or something like that. I was like, what the fuck? I woke up in the morning and I didn't feel rested at all. I felt like I just spent a whole night playing a fucking video game. I was just sitting there like, what the fuck just happened? And I had to wake up really fucking early that day too. And I was like, god damn it. I feel terrible. Why did my brain just dream of playing this game? Do I have a problem? Real gamer. You know what? I actually think I figured out some solutions to some of the puzzles. So I'm like really excited to actually play it. I realized that I missed some really obvious things actually. That I was like, oh, how did I not notice that? I could totally progress this and I could totally progress that. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like super excited to play it more. It's giving me that Outer Wilds high. I think my lowest point was when I dreamed that I was playing League of Legends. Oh, Bessie, are you better now? I hope you're better now. I really do. I'm praying for you. Like actually, okay. I need to pee so bad. I will be back. Okay, guys, watch my kid for me. Okay, they have their body turn really. Watch my kid for me, guys. Okay, make sure they don't go away while I'm in the bathroom. All right. And I'm gonna play an ad as well. I will be right back. Thank you for the super chat. The suspicious blue super chat that I still don't know what you guys mean by this. Thank you so much. Alexify. Staring into my soul. Leave the child alone. Just chilling. So kid wanted beer? No! You can't say that! Oh my god! I cannot believe this. I actually cannot believe this. But yeah, basically, I haven't realized, but I just really like games with like exploration stuff. I really like games where you can explore. I don't know, I just like a game that gives me this like sense of wonder and a little bit of mystery, and I feel like I'm discovering things. You know, like Outer Wilds. I know I'm just describing Outer Wilds. I'm sorry I'm still chasing that Outer Wilds high. I'm sorry, I will never be over it. I really wish I could just be hit with a piano on the head and forget Outer Wilds so that then I can just play it again, but that's never going to happen and it makes me so sad. But either way, I just like games, and Grunt kind of like ticked those boxes for me. Like, I don't know, I was like, yeah, you know, I get to explore, I get to like learn information, I'm like discovering things. It's just like, it just feels fun. Like the gameplay loop is nice, like, you know, the gameplay feels nice and smooth. I'm not really like going for a lot of trouble or anything like that. It's like, you know, I don't get stuck too much, right? Like, it just flows really nicely. I like a game that flows really nicely as well. So that game kind of really worked for me. Now, once again, we could end up in that situation where I stream it again and I absolutely hate it, because that has happened again. Who knows? Maybe it will just go horribly second time. But the first time I played it was great, honestly. Cinder Outer Wilds was great, out of my alley. You might like the Grunt game that I played last Saturday. It kind of has similar vibes. It's also like a time loop kind of situation, and it's also very like information based. Like, you have to learn new information, and then you know, you have to like redo the loop knowing the new things that you learn as, you know, progress the story like that. You like Red Dead Redemption 2 once you get past the story stuff? Oh my god. I love ignoring the story as well in these games. I fucking love doing that shit, bro. It is so funny. Like, me in fucking Breath of the Wild, or like Tears of the Kingdom now I'm playing actually. I like ignore the main plot. I avoid it like the plague. I'm just doing whatever, anything that is not the main plot. And then I actually get to the main story, and I get jump scared by characters being dubbed and having like voices. Like, they start speaking proper English, and that scares the shit out of me, because I just spent like hours and hours playing the game where everybody just goes, huh, eh? And I'm like, oh, that's right, they can actually speak in this game. Like, they start speaking full sentences, and I genuinely get jump scared. I'm like, oh my god, they can talk. They can talk in this game. Too much freedom. I low-key like that though. And you know, I always have the main story to do eventually. I hate it when they don't let you progress certain things because you haven't really done the main story though. Pokemon like to do that to me, and that actually really annoyed me because I could not care for the fucking Pokemon story. Oh man, Red Dead Redemption though. I know Minami has been begging for Red Dead Redemption for ages now as well. And I know it's been on the list, but nobody votes for it. Only Minami votes for it. No, the next two big games are gonna be Fallout New Vegas and Kingdom Come Deliverance. Once again, I might not even finish Kingdom Come. Like, I'm gonna try it, and if I don't really feel like, I will spend as many streams on it as I feel like, and then I will just drop it when I'm like tired and I want to stream something else. Like, I don't really know if it's gonna be like a full, like, you know, game. I kind of doubt it because it's so long, right? So I'm probably just gonna do it, you know, until I'm like happy with how much I played it, and then I'll just move on to another game, which is probably gonna be Fallout. I do also want to play Fallout on the side. I might do it on Saturdays if I end up having time on Saturdays, but yeah, you know, we'll see how it goes. I want to play all these games just as much. just as much as you guys want to see me play them, but there's just not enough fucking time, I swear to God. One day we will do it. One day we will finish all the games on my list, guys. Maybe. I wish they would stop making new games. Can't they just like put all the new games on hold until Lera finishes all the other games? Is that too much to ask? I don't think that's such a selfish request, is it? Do you have the Ultimate Edition of Fallout's New Vegas? It features all DLCs and removes censorship. What are they censoring in Fallout New Vegas? Also, I don't know, because the one I have is it was free for some time. It was free on the Epic Games thingy, so that's how I got it. I didn't actually buy it. It was like free for a limited time. You could download it on Epic Games, and that's what I have. I don't know what edition it is or anything like that. Sorry, no idea. What are you censoring? Exploding heads? At least in Germany. Okay, but they're censoring anything in Germany. They be censoring whatever they want in there. You'll never play every game. You can't just say that. Why would you break my heart like that, Kichi? Kichi, do you hate me? You're right, I don't have anywhere near enough money to afford all of those games. I really want to like Pokemon, but yeah, I like the open world newer ones. Like I like the exploration and I like collecting Pokemon. But I don't like the stories. I just don't think that the plots in them are that interesting or good. So I don't really care for them. And I just want to walk around and explore and collect Pokemon. Sometimes I want to battle, but I don't feel like hitting every single gym. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's not like super for me. So I usually, the way I play Pokemon is I just like play it until I'm tired of it. Like I just exhaust everything I want to do. Like I collect a bunch of Pokemon, I explore the world, and then when I get tired of it, I just drop it. I don't actually finish it. I haven't finished Arceus and I haven't finished Scarlet and Violet, but I still had a good time. You know, I got so many hours in them, but I didn't even finish them, which I think is pretty funny, but hey. I still had fun, so it's fine. I hate it when like the body and the head are distinct. So it's like they're just like turning their body without actually turning their head. It's kind of creepy. Like they maintain eye contact while turning their body. It's a bit scary. I just stopped caring about the plot after a while in open world again. I don't care about it from the beginning. I'm just like, let me explore, let me explore, let me explore. Have you seen Thunderbolts? No, I haven't. I keep hearing about it, but I haven't seen it. Is it Marvel? Or am I wrong? I'm sorry, I'm really not into Marvel, so I'm like extremely unlikely to watch anything by them. Like, it's just not happening. Lera and Marvel are enemies for life. My microphone is glitching. Oh my god, there's always something fucking wrong. What is... You know what? I think it was doing that last stream or something like that as well. I don't know, maybe my cable is not, like... connected properly? Hold up. Sorry. I know! Whoa! I actually pressed all of my expressions. Can't technology just give me a break? I don't know, yeah, I noticed that. It's been doing that lately. I don't know what it means. I feel like it must be like a loose connection or something like that. No, I have no idea. I have no clue. Demon cat. Don't look at that. Don't look at my shameful cat ears and demon arm form. I don't know why it does that. I fucking hate it here, you guys. I can't have nice things on stream, apparently. That's just like my life now. Mass bomb. Don't mass bomb! Read the fucking room, Minami! God damn it. Are you happy? Are you happy with yourself? I am just trying to rig this fucking model. You know I can't read, like, well, fucking learn! Become literate! I'll teach you to read. Do you want me to teach you? God, disintegrate. No! Dark for. Want me to teach you to read? I'll teach you. I'll give you private lessons. Wink wonk. Unbelievable. Slots 100, you stop that. Read the room. Not count the money in the room. You just won back the amount you bet. Comic Taskmaster. Who the fuck is Taskmaster? Is a Marvel hero? Aaron, you can't just say anyways and then... Aaron, you gotta stop doing that, bestie. Anyways, Lera, I don't care what you're talking about, Lera. Here's Marvel lore. I'm sorry, but Taskmaster sounds like some kind of fucking, like, app that you use for shit. It sounds like an app name. I'm being so serious. What is Taskmaster? It generally sounds like some kind of app, but that you would have on your phone. Like for organizing or something like that. It just gives me that vibe. Why would the guy name himself that? You're just winning back the same amount you're betting, bestie. I feel like Kichi, do you remember you weren't able to win more money because you hit like the money limit? Maybe that's what's going on. Or something like that. Like, do you remember you were having trouble because you literally hit the maximum amount of money you could have or something like that? Because at some point you were like filthy rich. Like we need to steal all of your wealth from you in a riot, rich. And execute you publicly, rich. I remember that was happening at some point. That was a long time ago. I lost it all and you learned nothing. And you learned absolutely nothing. The task manager isn't good enough. Oh yeah, there's a task manager as well on your computer. Oh my god. Task manager's cousin. Slots 50 big booty Latinus. You stop that. He has the ability to copy the movies of anyone he's fighting. Oh, moves and improve on it. I was like, movies? Why is he plagiarizing movies? I was like, what is going? I'm so confused here. Like, you guys, my brain is not working anymore with you people. Like, I'm actually losing it. I'm like, Minami rich? Oh my god, Minami, are we gonna have to execute you? 40,000. Are we gonna have to, like, publicly execute Minami French Revolution style instead? Wait, Kichi, how much do you have? Kichi, you only have 3? What? Kichi, what happened to you? Oh my god! Kichi, when did you actually lose all of your money? You used to have so much! You actually used to have stupid amounts of money. Guys, it hurts to watch this. It hurts to watch you guys reach rock bottom like that. You guys are like crashing into that rock bottom. You're not just hitting it. You're getting destroyed by it. Guys, I'm worried. Do we actually need an intervention? Like, what is happening? I'm so scared for you guys. Like, what the fuck? This is extremely concerning. Oh my god, you guys, my monitor is like... Is that... Can that happen? Do you guys know the transparency grid behind my model? It's like got burned into my monitor. So I see it as like an after image when I move. Like I see it over there on the gray. It's like burned into my monitor. And I see it on the sides everywhere. Is my monitor what is happening today? Is my monitor giving out on me too? Literally, what is going on? Is all of my fucking like technology just decided to break on one day for some fucking reason? Are you kidding me right now? Today's just cursed. I fucking hate it here. It's called ghosting. Is it actually called that? Is it fixable? Will it go away? I see it like as a frame all around my like monitor. That's fucked up. It's like there's like a weird texture, like a checkers kind of texture applied to my screen. Kichi just keeps winning back the exact amount they're betting. That is so strange. Kichi, I think the universe wants you to stop gambling. They're trying to like just like have no stakes, just so that you give up on it, bestie. You gotta let it go. You gotta let the gambling go. Well, now you just lost. I think it just doesn't want you to gamble anymore. Yeah, you just lost now. It wants me to keep gambling. No, it doesn't, Aaron. I don't even know what I would rather you did. Gamble or talk about Marvel lore. I don't even know which fate is worse for both of us. I can't believe it. Okay, anyways, I am tired. And it's also really fucking hot in my room. I hate it here. And my brain is not braining anymore. But we got, you know, some stuff done. I did this one body angle. And I fixed the head angles, so decent amount of progress. Considering I was just talking about random ass shit today too. As always, what else is new? There's nothing to spend money on anyway. That's what I was telling people earlier. I was like, guys, you can't even like use this money for anything. Like, what do you... Why are you so obsessed with this fake gambling? I feel that just shows that like even if like you can't even use the money, you still want to gamble. It's the same as gacha, you know. I mean, it's just like PNGs in a video game, but you want them. It's all for the thrill. But isn't the thrill somewhat based on the fact that you are actually either earning or losing from it? I think this is how you guys are like practicing for your actual gambling era. Ooh, somebody won. It's Alexiofy. Alexiofy won big. Look at that. It's just the joy of watching the number go up. So real though. You wouldn't call Miku music fake, but you still want it. Man, the word twisting is really crazy in here. You guys have learned well from me. Alexiofy won 2,000 by betting 500. Wow. You guys are really winning today. Wait, not you too. Anybody's is just winning jackpots today. What is going on? Slots 10,000. Do you think it works in a super chat? Like, do you think it registers as a command? I'm genuinely curious. Thank you so much for the super chat. Do you guys think it actually registers? Who's that playing there? That's Minami. No, I don't think it does, unfortunately. That'd be so funny though. Mass spin. No, don't do that! Oh my god. Well, now none of you guys can play slots for like 10 minutes. Forget about it. There's no more slots. You guys have been hanged. Hanged for your gambling crimes. Do you see this? This is the wall of shame. This is the wall of shame. Actually, wait, hold up. Hold up. I gotta do it while the ducks are still there. There you go. This is the wall of shame. You have been put on the brick wall of shame. I regret nothing. This is what happens to gamblers who lose all of their money, guys. This is what happens when you lose all of your money. Okay, the people you owe the money to come after you and they pin you on the wall. Pin Lera, I'm already pinned! I'm somewhere in there too, pinned as well. You stop that. Maybe I should make the DAX only for members. And then I can increase people wanting to have my memberships, because then you can only gamble if you pay your monthly subscription. Maybe this is how I finally become a full-time content creator. I force people into gamble. Oh, you want to gamble? You have to pay a monthly fee to my casino. Member exclusive. Because right now you guys only have these little forks that you can put into your dogs as a member reward. You know, it's not enough. It's not enough. The gamblers or not members are crying. Can I get my Lera Gacha dailies? Not the Lera Gacha dailies. Oh my god. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. Sorry about the rocky start and apparently all the weird technology issues. Is my microphone still doing the thing? After I like rearranged the cables a little bit, is it still at it? I don't know. The thing is just like getting old. I think my microphone is just dying and I should get a new one. I don't have that kind of money. Oh, there they go. Alright, on that note. On that note. So anyways, Godzilla fought the Hulk. Okay, Aaron. Oh my god. I don't know what to do with you people. I actually don't know what to do with you guys. Just, oh my god. Bye. I will see you guys on Friday for more Halo. And Saturday for more Gram. Bye bye everybody.